Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, JujuGU, and today we'll be going over all the cards that have been leaked for the core set refresh in Gods Unchained. So, very excited for the core set refresh. I'm thinking the devs have been working really hard at leveling the playing field for F2 free-to-play players, which is nice. Also, spicing up the core set will provide, hopefully, a ton of new archetypes that we can try out and test in the community. So that's really nice. A couple of cards have been released by a couple of streamers in the community. So Cloud9 Judite, Fake Muse, Caution Fun, Copper Pitch. I believe the Professor too. Let me just double check, see his profile real quick. No. Oh yeah, he did. Oh wait. Ooh, we have more. That's awesome. We're going to do that. I know Professor had some. Come on, Professor. Show me the money here. There we go. Sick. It's hard to cover all of these, but I'm sure like there's going to be they're going to release the list on Sunday, I believe, March 6th. So we'll be able to go through everything, but I did want to go over all these spicy changes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So first up, we have Prayer of the Desperate. This is your 4 mana spell. Each of your creatures with strength 2 or less get 2/2. This is going to be pretty good in Zoo. I'm not sure if it'll replace Radiant Dawn. I kind of want it to. Maybe that moves Radiant Dawn into more of a tech card against sleep decks. So we'll see 1 Radiant Dawn in the 3 mana slot, and then we'll see 2 Prayer of the Desperates in the 4 mana slot. That might be cool in Zoo Light for sure. I like the card, and it could do a lot of damage. To be fair, right? This can serve as a finisher if it needs to too. And not only that, these buffs are permanent. So I don't know. You can play 1 mana, 2 mana cost cards turn 1. Follow up with like a Pyramid Warden, Skeleton Heavy, into maybe a Bright Mage, into this. That could be really good, really spicy. Excited to test that out in Zoo. Next up, you have Prophet of Dune. This is your 3 mana 1/4. Roar. Increase the cost of 6 and 7 mana spells in your opponent's hand by 1. Wow. That's good. This is basically anti board wipe death. 3 mana 1/4 is underwhelming for its stat line, but you're not playing it for the 3 mana 1/4. That's for sure. You're playing it as a. I know you're playing board wipe death. I'm gonna make your Apocalypse now 8 mana, so you're gonna have to wait 3 additional turns. Yikes! That's pretty good. Definitely a tech card, but I mean it disrupts so many like big spell strategies. So I'm excited to see if this has any metagame implications, and more so tournament metagame implications. But yeah, very good card. I'm excited the direction Light is going. Cool. This one was released by Lena. These are magic cards. Oh, magic cards. Love magic cards. First up, we have Aethersnap. This is your 3 mana spell. Summon 2 static Aether Bugs. I'm guessing the static Aether Bugs do something because 3 mana for a 2/2 worth of stats isn't that helpful. Yeah. So I'm hoping the Aether Bugs do something, but they probably do. Yeah. 3 mana 2/2 is not worth really. So next up we have Helpful Aetherfox. This is your 3 mana 2/3. Roar. Reduce the cost of a spell in your hand that costs 3 or less to 0. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to be good. Imagine doing this on a Vow of Learning. So you play a Aetherfox Vow of Learning into whatever creature you want to give Warren Protected to. There are so many implications for this. Defend the Ramparts is also good with this card. You get so much value for this card. So that's tempo. That's getting hot. I'm getting hot here. Cool. Moving on to the next couple cards. These cards were revealed by the Professor. Hi, Professor, if you're watching. We have Merrick, Keeper of Many. 3 mana 2/3 hidden. After one of your creatures attacks the opponent's god, set this creature's strength to that creature's strength. Okay. It has hidden, so it's survivable, so it can survive until its next attack. After one of your creatures attacks the opponent's god, set this creature. Oh, that could be really good, especially with like Switch Duelist or Shadow of Lethanon or Shade Walker. This is definitely a must include in Deception decks. 3 mana 2/3 is a little weak though, but the fact that you can just play this card or play a Shade Walker, set up, have that Shade Walker get to an insane amount of stats. Summon this card, wait for the next turn, attack with your buffed Shade Walker into this Merrick is really good. Has a lot of synergy with all the other hidden Deception Rush like buff cards, so we'll definitely see this play in that deck. Next up, we have Ulfgaar, Eater of Bears. This is your 3 mana 3/3. After you play a Viking, summon a 1/1 Valkyrie Raider and give it Blitz. Wow. That's really good too. That's a 3 mana 3/3. After you play a Viking, summon a 1/1. So you don't have on the same on maybe like a 4 mana turn, you could play this Vanguard Axewoman and provide 3 sources of damage that you can control where they go. Yeah, that's very good. You go, Ulfgaar. That's amazing. And even if you play this on curve, right, it's a 3 mana 3/3, which is kind of underwhelming because it loses to a couple of 2 mana spells. But your opponent has to deal with this, because if it doesn't and you play a Viking deck, Vanguard Axewoman into, I don't know, Knock v Pillager into, I don't know, just any Viking. I think Odie is a Viking. Oh my god, that's value. Very good card. Very good card in my opinion. Cool. Next up, these cards are reviewed by Fake Muse. First up, we have Thought Siphon. This is your 0 mana spell. Put a creature to sleep. If it was already sleeping, draw a card. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Put a creature to sleep. This is good for sleep deception for sure, but the fact that it's a 0 mana spell just makes me try to think of all the combo possibilities there are. That's something to keep an eye on, because there might be something there. I mean, from the top of my head, That Which Aches synergizes with it too, but man, you gotta love 0 mana spells. That's all I have to say. Cool. Next up, we have Whisper Baron. This is your 3 mana 2/3 guild. Hidden. When you summon a guild creature, this creature gains 1 strength. Wow. Hidden Deception is actually going to be very good. You can play this card in Hidden Deception too. Isn't there a couple, I mean, you already play the Hollow, so you can definitely play this card. Yeah, that's very, 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 very interesting, but good stuff. Also, Thought Siphon can be splashed in Hidden Deception, right? Because, I mean, it's basically a stall card against your, like, deck. You play it on a creature that wants to trade into one of your other creatures so that they don't attack, and then you can just continue going face. Very good. Next up, these cards were revealed by Caution Fun. Cool. Purification filter, 6 mana. Each creature has their strength and health set to 1. This is pretty powerful in my opinion. Maybe if it was combined with another AoE effect, that would be great. But for the most part, this is pretty, this is an equalizer kind of effect. Like, we need to have an AoE, like, damage dealer in the light class, and I could see this card being like a full board clear. But until then, it's pretty good. 6 mana is a little too expensive though. Next up, we have Selfless Guildmate. Hidden for 1 turn. Give +3 strength to another one of your guild creatures. And it's a 1/1 guild, 1 mana. Yo. The Deception class is going to be really good. Hidden Rush Deception is going to be good. Just by like the 10 cards that we're like looking at right now. So that's going to be interesting. Cool. Next up we have Canopy Sniper. This is your 2 mana 1/3 Amazon. After one of your Amazons attack, deal 1 damage to a random enemy creature. This is good. It synergizes with Nimble Pixie, any of the 1 mana Amazons. It's a creature. You're damaging a creature and it doesn't go face, which is nice, especially if you're going for board. This card has potential to see play. 2 mana 1/3 is kind of underwhelming for stats, but the effect is kind of worth it. So I would keep an eye out for this card because it seems like a staple in Amazon Rush decks. Cool. And last but not least, we have a card leaked by our very own Copper Pitch. Curious Wisp. 1 mana. Roared. This creature gains 1/1, then shuffle a copy of it into your deck. 0/1 wild. So it synergizes with Mistress Scythia, right? The card that destroys all 2 mana or less creatures in your deck. You'd want to draw this card first, play the Scythia, then play this card so that the rest of your deck is pretty much Wisp that you can just draw. It has some combo potential there. The only thing that I don't like though is the nature class is a class that lacks cards that draw cards, right? So you're basically, after you destroy your deck and you replace it with a Wisp, you're basically not going to, you're basically going to be drawing 1 Wisp per turn, right? So you need to make sure that it's worth it. If the nature class does get a draw spell though, man, there are so many ideas. So that's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what this card can do. And honestly, since it's a wild tag, it synergizes with a lot of the wild cards already. So that's interesting. All right, and that's pretty much it for the leaks that have happened so far. Core set refresh reveal is going to be Sunday, March 6th. I don't know exactly what time, but be on the lookout for that. We'll probably do a review of all the cards. Ooh, that one's going to be a doozy, but I'm excited to do that. In terms of what I'm excited for, Amazons I'm excited for. I'm definitely excited for Hidden Rush Deception. That's going to be a crazy card. And Magic. Dude, helpful Aetherfox? Hell yeah, this card is good. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm excited for. If you want to share what you're excited for too, leave your comments in the section below. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Hope you have a great day. I just wanted to cover that topic because it's an exciting time, for sure. It's an exciting time as a Gods Unchained player. So with that being said, take care. Have a nice day, evening, afternoon, morning. Tell your loved ones you love them, and see you next time. Peace.